Good afternoon, everyone. Someone has their mic on. As Ms. Hall had said, please mute your mic so that one mic on at a time so that we can hear each other well, because it can be very distracting when the mics are open. So ensure that your mics are on. Good afternoon and welcome to this session. We'll be looking at the professional conduct for the workplace, which is a very important thing because sometimes people get carried away and believe that because we're adults, then we can do anything once we can get away with it. But that's not how it is. All of us should see ourselves as professionals, regardless of the roles that we play in an institution. But before we do that, we'll just introduce ourselves. I'll tell you some things about myself, and then you introduce yourself. Right, so I am in HR management. I've been in it for a number of years, and I currently work as the HR manager for UE 14 and Jamaica in the open campus. UE 14 represents all of the non-campus territories. That's all the Anglophone Caribbean territories from Bahamas, Belize, right down to St. Lucia, St. Kitts. You name all of the small islands, all of the islands except for Trinidad and Tobago and the Barbados. Turks and Caicos, Montserrat, Cayman, all of those islands are in what we call UE 14. I've been working in the area for a number of years, many years. You'll see it on the screen. And I've also worked at different places within the university system and elsewhere as well. And I used to teach. I'm a trained teacher. I have a Doctor of Education degree from the University of Sheffield in the United Kingdom, and a Master of Arts degree in Heritage Studies from UE, Diploma in Human Resource Management from the Jamaican Institute of Management. It's now part of the UTEC system. BA History with Social Science honors from UWI, and I'm also an honors graduate from the Mico Teachers College, now the Mico University College. And I have interests in human resource management and what is known as new public management, organizational change in higher education administrative systems. And new public management, new managerialism or corporate managerialism, you would have heard the Minister of Finance announcing the reorganization of the public sector and the adjustments to the compensation system within the public sector. Most of what they're doing is couched in corporate managerialism or new public management, which is using private sector approaches in public sector entities with a view to having it more efficient, etc. But the fact of the matter is just implementing measures wholesale would not bring about efficiency. As is the case with everything in life, the appropriate balance is needed. So they have their work cut out for them as they go forward with this process of rationalization of the administrative system within the public sector. Because it's nothing new. Countries all over the world, even in this region, in Chile, for instance, would have gone through that process in the last couple of years. In the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, those places would have experienced changes in their system as well. And I say all of this because it impacts us in what we do, even though some of us might be from the private sector, but you still have to interact with the public sector entities. You pay taxes, etc., and so forth. You interact with them as you go along. So basically, that's it about me. A lot of experience in human resource management, practical experience as well as formal academic experience within the system and knowledge within the system as well, and an appreciation for things human, because I appreciate people and value people, and that also would help me to understand some of the issues, and that too can be transferred to you. And I know that what you are doing, a lot of what you are doing, you know, and what we will be discussing this afternoon is nothing going to be new to you as such. It's just that we are deliberate in these sessions, in looking at things in a coherent way. But it's nothing new to you. You are practitioners, whatever your role is in your respective companies. So I trust that you will find the session instructive and informative. So as we go along, let us introduce ourselves. Daniel, starting with Daniel, we're going down the line. Oh, Daniel, Dean.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dean.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Dean Downs, and I'm a foreman at Kestrel Industries Limited.
Okay. All right, good. Welcome, Dean. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Good. Marlene.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Caroline Walcott. I am currently employed with Bargain Rental Car Avis, and I'm a supervisor.
Okay, thank you, Caroline. Daniel, you're ready? Donna?
Good afternoon. My name is Donna Dyer Hall. I am the Quality Assurance Officer at Associated Manufacturers Limited, more commonly known as the brand Walkerswood.
Okay, good. Welcome.
Thank you.
Michael?
Swaby? Michael Swaby?
Well, I see Michael here. But if you're Michael Swaby, go ahead. And if you said there's another
No,
Michael,
because yeah, that I've been hearing
you go ahead.
that.
Go ahead
All
and give us your full name. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Michael Swaby. I'm currently employed as a warehouse foreman at the Kestrel Industries.
Good. Welcome.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
All right. The other Michael? Peter Gay? Peter Gay? Shelly-Ann?
Good afternoon, I'm Shelly-Ann Williams. I'm from New Kingston Pharmacy. And
good afternoon. My name is Karen Samuels. I'm also from New Kingston's Pharmacy.
Okay, Karen and Shelly-Ann, welcome. That was formerly Moody's Pharmacy back in the days?
That's right. Yes, sir.
Right, good, good. Benicia?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Venicia Graham, and I am currently working at the Associated Manufacturers Limited in Walkerswood, and I am a part of the sanitation department. Thank you.
Benicia, thank you. All right. All right, so we covered everybody. Anybody else? Okay.
hello, good afternoon. I'm Julian Morris. I'm currently a sanitation supervisor. Thank you.
Okay. Welcome, Gillian.
Thank you.
All right. Right. So let us get on with it because we're all used to each other now. We know the names and so forth. We also know where we're from. We're from a nice little basket of companies, etc. So this afternoon we are going to be looking at professional conduct for the workplace. And as we had said earlier on, it's a very important topic. And let us bear in mind some of the major issues relating to this. So by way of introduction, by way of context, by way of foundation, we're just going to look at basic things in terms of the definitions, etc. So by way of introduction, we'll be looking at what is professional conduct. We're looking at the key principles related to professional conduct, professionalism and work, and why professional conduct is important. Then we look at somebody's mic is open. Could we mute that mic, please? Thanks. And then we look at professional conduct and productivity. Under that theme, we'll have importance of courtesy in the workplace, the workplace, same difference. Techniques for treating others with respect. But treating others with respect, we'll cover that. We think so that by the time we get it, it will be addressed. That's slide 2. Make a note of that. Adjust. Showing respect to authority, for authority, importance of protecting the company image on or off site, and importance of professional conduct to teamwork, techniques for eliminating distractions at work, using professional language, and the importance, benefits of a positive work attitude. So that's what we'll be looking at in a nutshell. So what is professional conduct? As I said to you earlier on, we are all professionals, right? So the professional is not just the manager and the owner for the company or those who have senior roles in the company. Every single position has that level of connection, meaning that every person is a professional. Because if you stick by the rules, then you will be a professional. So professional conduct is a form of etiquette in the workplace, right? The way in which you behave, knowing right from wrong, proper conduct in the workplace. So it's linked primarily to respectful and courteous conduct. We have a problem with respect in this country. People don't respect themselves. People are not at peace with themselves. And by extension, when they interact with other people, they find it hard to respect them. They find it hard to respect rules and regulations, etc. They find it hard to be courteous. You know, with social media nowadays, you see all sorts of things. One was making the rounds in earlier this week with a youngster who was commenting on the cars in a car park at his school. Apparently, the principal drove a Benz, and he was there saying all kind of things. I'm saying, but look at that. You know, where is the courtesy? Where is the respect? And at his stage, you know, as a youngster. And so when you have these kind of behavior patterns and attitudes, you end up as you grow older carrying it into the workplace, you know. And you all know that there might be one or two of your colleagues who tend to be very difficult. And it's mainly because of that lack of reconciliation within self. Why you have these people have issues, baggages carrying, you know, and that's why you have that kind of thing. So to be professional, you must show respect, you must show courtesy. A lot of our people are very courteous, etc. Especially back in the day, people in communities would respect each other, show courtesy to each other. When we were children growing up in the 60s, if we pass those who are older than us and didn't say hello, we're gonna hear about it from our parents because they're gonna log a complaint to our parents, right? And so this also includes using good manners, being mindful of personal space. We have a mic open again. Please close the mic. Carlene, close the mic, please. Thanks. Nice, good. Right. And so you're being mindful of people's personal space. You're in the workplace, but you have your own little space. Just as when you're at home or in your own community, you have your own space, right? And so you too must be mindful of others and
Mr.
their
Nesbitt, I'm
rights.
sorry, I can hardly hear you. You're breaking up, and I
Okay, good. Thanks. You hear me now? Look like I have to talk straight into the thing. You hear me now? Are you hearing me now? Silence means consent. Okay, good.